Also known as the Electric Negro.
Yeah.
So I understand you have a new project you're working on.
Yeah, a TV show called Inspire.
Could you tell us about it?
Inspire is going to be basically to interview people successful in the community who work so hard, who came from zero, from nothing, no money, and they achieve big success. So we can take that story and you share it to our community and to our youth in our community, and hopefully that will inspire other people. That's very inspiring. That's very inspiring. Yes, that's wow. That's amazing. That's very inspiring. Yes. So story like that to show other people instead. Gary.
Please.
I love this guy.
I know. Please.
Yeah. So a story like your story, you lost weight, and to show other people there's always hope. There's nothing impossible. You can always go the right direction or the left direction. So we need to bring that stories out.
Now, when is it coming out?
It's going to come out within a few weeks. We already interviewed Diane Watson, former Congresswoman. 2 weeks, yeah. Diane Watson, we have an interview coming with Karen Bath, Congresswoman, then Eric Garcetti, then some other people successful in the community. Yeah.
Now let me ask you something. Have you overcome something? Is this how you got started on this journey, or what was it that?
Overcome something? Well, my
what was that got you inspired?
What got me inspired was my mom. My mom was a good, loving, good woman, and she inspired me. So she implanted in me to be good in society and to be the best I can be, and respect women, treat them like my two sisters. So my mom was always good inspiration and a good role model in my life. And I think mother is the foundation and the most important value in our society, because that would bring all of us to be positive and good in society, the mother.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any advice for anybody out there that's struggling or trying to make it in the industry?
A struggle is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Failure is a good thing. As Thomas Edison said once, they asked him, why did you fail 9,999 times? He said, no, the 9,999 time was new idea. If it wasn't those number, I wouldn't discover the electricity. So there is no failure, no success. I don't see it as a failure. Every time you fail, it's a new idea. You learn something new. All you need to just keep going. Never look back. Always move forward.
Thank you so much for your time. And I wish you all the best of luck on your show.
Thank you, brother.
And be able to look at it. If you wouldn't mind saying thank you for watching Connect TV.
Thanks for watching Connect TV, and I love that brother. Thank you. And I have here Annette, I want to include her.
Hi.
Come on. And Hannah.
Hi, how are you?
Both are models and co-hosts with the TV show Inspire. And they both are model and actress.
I look forward to seeing you both. So what was the how did you get involved in the project?
Sean involved me. He wanted to win my heart, so he involved me into the project.
I read her heart. I always look for people are beautiful inside and outside. So seriously, so it happened. They are very beautiful inside and very beautiful outside, and very intelligent. So why not? I know this town full with beautiful people. So no big deal.
But not real people.
But not real and not inside. So I'm always selective, and I find people has beautiful inside and outside. It's very important. And I like genuine people. And I'm always look for genuine people, good heart. And we both are.
Well, best of luck to you both. I look forward to seeing you on this big screen.
So say Inspire.
Inspire.
Inspire, Sean Delon Show TV.
Inspire.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. You're a good man. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll interview.
One more question. So I understand you had another job you were pursuing? Or?
Well, after the 2011, January 25th, 2011 Egyptian Youth Revolution, the doors were open, and I think Egypt at the time needed someone to present the young people who did the revolution. So I became from an actor, from outspoken against dictatorship, to a registered presidential candidate in March 30, 2012. That's the story. Yeah, so, and hopefully 2018 or 22, will run for the president of Egypt. So I'm
Really?
not sure if I'm going to go to 18 or 22.
So you really want to inspire and help people to live their authentic lives?
Absolutely. My objective not to have the title as a president, but my objective to help and inspire young people and to change Egypt to become more secular, more democratic, more liberal, to become more westernized. And hopefully Egypt will reflect and inspire the whole region, Middle East and Africa. And that's what the youth need in that region, Egypt and Middle East and Africa. New role model, new flavor. We need to bring that Western flavor to that region. So,
Do you have any ideas other than you've been brewing ideas or
well,
to do that or?
you know what? It's not a choice that I choose. I think it's up there. I've been chosen to do that job from higher power. So it's not a choice. It's not something I decided. It's I've been chosen from up there.
Again, you've got my vote.
Thank you.
And I'm proud to be African American. I got denied from USC when I applied because I was not dark enough, and they denied me based.
But was turning it up like I was in a video on BT. You can't erase your past.
When you educate kids here, first thing, they grow up black, they were enslaved in the United States. And I think that have psychological effect on the kids. If I grow up and it shows that I was slave, how could I be grow up in society to be successful? How can I grow up and it's the back of my mind, always I was enslaved. I came as a slave. I hear in TV I was a slave. Everything that slave, slave, slave. And which is not true, because black people, they were not slave in Africa. They were king, they were queen, they were imperial, they were successful. So I think I want to talk to people working with you and in the Congress that we need to have certain amendments, certain new law to change in the school books that the black history did not start with being slave.
Is where I love you were. Seemed like you were in the chrome walked into.
Delon, I started as an actor, graduate from USC, Go Trojan. Did some TV series here in LA and also international movies in Middle East, in Egypt. That's where I'm from originally. Egypt just had a revolution, January 25th, 2011. The young people of Egypt, which is present 65% of the population in Egypt, all they had their dream and wealth and social network. And they overthrew dictator Mubarak after 30 years just because they have that dream and hope, and social network played a big major part in the Egyptian revolution and communication, so people can get in Tahrir Square and protest against the dictator of Egypt. So I want to thank and I appreciate all the social network and technology inventors and their contribution to humanities. And most people don't know that social network and technology, it's just more than people post video on YouTube or put their lifestyle on Twitter, or they use Facebook to add pictures. It really, really contributes to humanities and the uprising in the Middle East as an example how those inventors did a great job and contribute to humanity. And I'm grateful and thankful for all the social network and technology inventors. Therefore,
I want that joy. I want that joy. Hey, I want that joy. I want that joy every day. Dancing in the club, popping to my favorite CDs. Give once, turn it up.
The community gets along with the police great. We get along with them great. We've learned, since I've been coming to these festivals, have learned so much about the culture of all the different flags and all the different, the scarves that everybody wears. That's been the best for me, just learning the different cultures and what's going on here.
great. And also the chief of the Garden Grove Police Department did really work hard with the mayor and the community to bridging the gap between the diversity of culture between the Muslim, Middle Eastern, and American culture. And can you tell us more about that, please?
Well, the chief normally has different groups of people that go and talk to him. We have chaplains that are from different religions. One of them is I believe, of Muslim descent. I forgot his name, but he's great working with us. We work with him as well. I think he had a lot more dialect between the Muslim community after the 9/11, and it came together very well. He invited us to go speak at the mosque and talk to the mosque and walk around the mosque, and then we invited them to come and walk into our police department and go ride-alongs with all the officers, and it was a good combination of both.
What do you tell now the Middle Eastern community who watch you now in the United States and abroad, all over the Middle East and all over the world? What do you tell them about this event, and what do you tell them about the Middle Eastern and how they cooperate with the Garden Grove Police Department?
This is a great event. I think I've seen more people that were non-Muslim or non-Arabs coming this year than I have in years before. I've seen Hispanics and whites and some African Americans people coming to this festival. It's a fun festival. There's really no tension. There's no like eagerness to leave or not understand what's going on. And I think that's what we have brought to the Muslim people as well, is we're easily approachable. People can come up to us and talk to us, and we'll respond and answer the questions as best we can. We're getting to understand them a lot better, and they're getting to understand us a lot better. So we're working great together.
برنامج من أمريكا بيكمل النهارده حديثه مع مدام
كشور. كشور.
وحضرتك منين؟
أنا كنت عايشة في لندن وأصلي من المغرب من موروكو.
وأنسة؟
سيرينا.
وحضرتك منين؟
من سوريا.
سوريا، جميل جدا. وحضرتك جيتي من لندن كنت في زيارة ولا جيتي عشان المهرجان ولا ايه المناسبة ان حضرتك هنا؟
أنا جوزي لبناني وهذه 3 شهور هذه دابا باش أنا ساكنة في أمريكان وأول مرة نروح لهذا الفestival ورائعة قوي. Something really amazing. We don't have this in England where all the Arab countries come together as one. So for me, it's a very exciting time.
So inspired by being a young woman myself that hearing her stories becoming the first African American woman in the California State Senate.
So there is a few important things I want to get out of you today. Also for the audience who are watching here in the United States and in Middle East and around the world, because the show would be aired in Africa as well.
Role models of women in our society for all ages. I was wondering, when you're a little girl, who's your role model? Your mother. Okay.
My grandmother.
That's awesome.
One more.
My mother stayed in school. She started at Los Angeles City College. Her registration number was 003. She was the 3rd person to register. What I would tell any young person, male or female, get as much education as you can. You need to be able to count your dollars and your cents. You need to be able to know how to calculate. You need to know how to speak the language of your community. And you need to know where you want to go. I have admired President Barack Hussein Obama because his mantra was, I can. And you need to access what your strengths are and use those. Don't let anyone take you to the negative side. What you want to do is use what you know are your best abilities. Like yourself and know that you can do whatever you want to do as long as it's positive.